People. Okay. Am I really going to do this? I think I'm really going to do this. Okay. Okay. I've seen a few of my trans sisters do this, and I'm going to do this just to get it out there, you know, so people start to understand that this isn't like the easy way of life. Hi, people. It's Katrina DeVille and Sans Makeup today. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my page. Welcome back to my TikTok. I'll put this on YouTube too. Sure, why not? I wanted to take just a moment to make a little short video, you know, just to show, like, highlight one of the things that trans people go through with transition. And what I'm talking about is trans women, specifically from my own personal perspective. I have no makeup on right now, zero. And I just got home from my weekly electrolysis appointment. If you don't know what electrolysis is, it is hair removal. And there's a few different ways of having hair removed. Obviously, there's like shaving and waxing and all those things, you know, plucking and, you know, chopping when it gets really long. It's not really long. It needs to keep going. Yeah. Okay. So, but for trans women, the idea is to try and get rid of all this. I call it gender dysphoria. I get the gender dysphoria off my face, you know, because it makes me mental. I don't want to see hair on my stupid face. It would be not stupid if there was hair off of it. Just saying. So there's like two procedural ways that trans women will go about getting hair removed from areas they don't want it to be in, whether it's your face or your chest or your legs. It's the same. These are the same procedures that exist for cisgendered women who also make use of these procedures. So we're following in the footsteps of y'all, our cis sisters. We learn lots of things from you, and I mean, just because our outsides need some catching up, I'd like to think our insides are pretty close to being the same. Yeah. Hard stuff. Yeah. So the two main ways that trans women and cisgender women will go about getting hair removed is either laser or electrolysis. And laser, it basically uses this high-powered wand. Both of these require technicians. Both of these require you going to someone who's certified to use the equipment and who knows the procedures and all of the ins and outs, wheres and whos and whys and stuffs. Laser will, you know, basically it fries the hair, and it can be rough on your skin too. They're cranking it up, and you know, I've seen some of my trans girly friends, my trans sisters, they'll have, you know, super red face because they cranked the power up on the laser to get the hair to finally quit and say goodbye, you know. Laser is really effective, and it's really fast. Usually, I don't know, I think it's like 6 sessions or 9 sessions or however brutally determined your laser person is to get stuff done as fast. You know, it comes down to pain tolerance, how much you can take of it too, because it's not a pleasant experience from what I've gathered. I did not go that way. I went the way of electrolysis, and there's a reason that I did that. While laser is really effective and it can have really long-lasting results, it can allow hair to come back. Hair has come back when treated by laser, so you'll have to go in and get, retouched. And it's, like I said, this is not the easy way at life. If you want something, you have to endeavor at it, and you have to keep endeavoring at it. Nobody's going to do it for you. And the longer you procrastinate, the longer it's going to take you to get to the goal that you're trying to get to. So get after it. So I'll get closer to my face with the camera in just a second here, but electrolysis basically is an electrified needle. And what the technician is doing, my dearest friend Sarah, she's lovely, and we have these wonderful sessions, so I get to visit with her, and we talk about all sorts of things, and she stabs me in the face. It seems like a fair trade-off, right? Okay, so with any electrical connection, there's a positive side and a negative side, just like on a battery, So you have to make the connection. It has to make a circuit. That's what electricity does. It's like when you get struck by lightning. If you were off of the ground and you get struck by lightning, you'd probably be okay, because the electricity isn't able to complete the circuit. If you were touching the ground, you'd be fried because the electricity would pass through you to the ground. Electricity always wants to go into the ground. So she'll hand me this little device that I hold in my hand, and that's the basically the ground. And then the needle that she has, it's also connected to the same machine, and she'll stab one hair follicle at a time. She sinks the needle into the hair follicle and zaps it with electricity, and then pulls it out with the tweezers. And then you move on to the next hair follicle. One hair follicle at a time. This is a long process. The average time spent removing the hair from a trans woman's face, just the face, we're talking cheeks, here, it's between 300 and 350 hours. That's the average time spent. So, it's painful. Very. I'm a welder. I've been burned by weld BBs landing on my clothes and burning through and burning into my arm. It's kind of a similar feeling, except on your face. It's, we put on like a lidocaine cream to kind of numb it, and you take some Advil beforehand to also kind of numb it, but it's not pleasant. My time with her is pleasant. Very much so. We connect in the heart, and it's a lovely time with her every week. But we've been doing this since the beginning of the year, every week, religiously. Thursday is date night at the Electrolysis clinic, and she does a wonderful job. Thankfully, I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I have a pretty high commitment to getting this done for myself. So, that's the long and short of it, of electrolysis treatment. I think I'm going to let you go on that one. You can see my face is all puffy and red because, it does bleed sometimes. It's it's a rough thing, but anybody telling you that this is easy, it's most definitely not. Keep at it, and you get there. Hearts and stars, y'all. Ciao.